Are you a journalism student or professional, blogger or citizen journalist working in one of the third world countries? Have you been looking for the most optimized opportunities to enable you practice your craft and give you an edge in your career? Then watch this video of top 10 opportunities for journalists open every year you should apply for, brought to you by your favorite scholarship website, After School Africa. Counting down from number 10 is Oxford Reuters Institute Journalism Fellowship. In this fellowship are several other fellowships, some for African journalists, some for developing countries, and others of a wide variety for international journalists. The fellowship are Thomson Reuters Foundation Fellowship, Anglo-American Journalist Fellowship, Google Digital News Journalist Fellowship, Mona Megali Fellowship, Wincott Business Journalist Fellowship, and David Levy Fellowship for International Dialogue. You do not need to specify which particular source of funding you are applying for. Simply apply and you will be allocated to the one most suitable for you based on your country or origin and research proposal. Good luck. Number 9. DW Academia Datashape for Early Career Data Journalists. Datashape is a 12-month fellowship program that brings together 15 of the brightest early career data journalists from non-OECD countries to foster the development of data-driven reporting. DW Academia believes data journalism has great potentials to drive transparency and fuel greater accountability and good governance, and also candidates for this fellowship will be fully funded to 2 trainings and 2 conferences and will also be supported in their individual projects. Number 8. Pulitzer Central Pasophonia Male Fellowship. The fellowship, overseen by the Pulitzer Center in collaboration with Internews, is designed to help journalists from the developing world do the kind of reporting they have always wanted to do and enable them to bring their work to a broader international audience. The fellowship will benefit those with limited access to other fellowships and those whose work is not routinely disseminated internationally. The Pulitzer Center will provide a grant of $5,000 for a reporting project and also offer $2,500 to cover travel expenses associated with travel to Washington, D.C. to meet with the Pulitzer Center staff and journalists and take part in a 2-day workshop. Number 7. Africa-China Reporting Projects Grant. This opportunity is specially for African journalists. In 2018, the project launched the first call and it was for investigative reporting grants. In 2019, it included the audio or visual reporting grant. Via this call for both audio and visual and investigative reporting grants, the project encouraged journalists to submit proposal that brings to light fresh and nuanced investigation about complex Africa-China relations and, if possible, information that involves other partners and institutions who can collaborate on and expand the investigations. The grant for this project can be as much as $3,000 and will cover travel, accommodation and daily expenses, purchase of equipment or professional fees, or to buy publication space. Number 6. Reporters Without Borders Berlin Scholarship for bloggers, professional and citizen journalists. Journalists who are exposed to digital threats due to their work in their home regions are invited to Berlin, Germany every year for 3 to 4 months. During this time, they will be able to complete a comprehensive training program on how to protect themselves against digital threats. Reporters will also receive training on how to teach others in their home region about digital security issues. Reporters Without Borders cover the travel cost, take care of all visa-related matters, provide a pleasant apartment in Berlin for the duration of the scholarship, pocket money of around €1,000 per month, free use of public transportation in Berlin, and a fully equipped computer. In a field of digital security and data takes, While they stay in Berlin, scholarship holders will also be given insight into the activities of a globally active journalist and human rights organization. Number 5. One World Media Fellowship. One World Media Fellowship is aimed at aspiring journalists and filmmakers who wants to make a career out of reporting happenings in the global south, raising awareness about the developing world and breaking down prejudice. If you work in film, print, audio or multimedia, this is for you. You'll be provided with all you need to make your dream project happen, including a project grant, an executive producer for your project, career mentorship, workshops, and webinar by industry experts, fair reporting and security guidance, and networking opportunities. Number 4. Quinn Foundation Journalism Scholarship for Junior Journalists in Developing Countries. The foundation awards journalism scholarship to young journalists from North Rhine-Westphalia for reporting trips in developing countries, and in turn also provides funds for junior journalists from developing countries to gain professional journalism experience in North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany for up to 3 months. All costs are covered for this scholarship, including a German language course of up to 4 months. This is provided candidates have a keen interest in development issues. Do you know anyone that fits this criteria? Tell them to apply. And now for the top 3. At number 3, European Commission Lorenzo Natalia Media Prize. The Lorenzo Natalia Media Prize was launched in 1992 to recognize excellence in reporting on development issues, inequalities, human rights, and poverty eradication. It was created by DG DevCo and named after Lorenzo Natalia, a precursor of European development policy. Today, the Lorenzo Natalia Prizes community of past winners, jury members, and partners have created a platform supporting reporting on development. The prize also gives a voice to those whose vital message is often overlooked or ignored. The winner in each category will receive 10,000 euros. The winner of the Best Emerging Journalist Prize category will also be offered a work experience with a media partner. Number 2. United Nations Reham Al-Farah Memorial Fellowship Program. If you have been looking for the opportunity to meet journalists from other countries and exchange ideas with UN communication professionals, this is the right fellowship for you. The annual Reham Al-Farah Memorial Journalist Fellowship Program is a unique opportunity for journalists from developing countries and countries with economies in transition. The program is held for 4 weeks at the United Nations headquarters in New York City. It provides journalists with an opportunity to gain first-hand experience in work of the United Nations. Raise your notepad for the number 1 opportunity for journalists in developing countries. Dag Hammarskjöld's Journalism Fellowship at the United Nations Assembly. Every year, the Dag Hammarskjöld Fund for Journalists accepts application from journalists of the developing nations of Africa, Asia, including Pacific Island nations, Latin America, and Caribbean, to cover the United Nations General Assembly, fully funded for 3 months. The fellowships offers a unique opportunity for promising young journalists for developing countries to see the United Nations and to report on its proceedings for news media in their home countries. The fund will provide round-trip airfare to New York, accommodations, health insurance for the duration of the fellowship, and a daily allowance to cover food and other necessities. Which other journalism scholarship and fellowship opportunities did we miss? Tell us in the comments. Also visit afterschoolafrica.com to learn about more opportunities for journalists. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to receive our next video in this top 10 series. Until next time, thanks for watching.